Working at the Weather Channel is fun. Everybody loves the weather.
You have so many meteorologists that are so excited about the weather.
There's so much expertise in that one space. Every day you feel a little bit humbled.
It's been a great ride ever since I started back in 1986.
If you're a weather junkie, it's the ultimate place to work.
It's a lot of fun, it's exciting, it's great to be around.
I still have to pinch myself sometimes when I come into work.
A lot of meteorologists either got hit with a big storm.
I lived through this massive blizzard in 1977.
It was my dad who wanted to know first.
It was literally one of those light bulb moments.
There, that's the day. That's when I wanted to be a meteorologist.
I really like the weather every day.
Watching a snowstorm hit the New York area.
And it clicked, and I was like, okay, I'm at the right spot at the right time. This is how I'm gonna go forward.
Let's go back, senior year, dining room table. Son, what are you gonna do for the rest of your life?
I remember being at a family barbecue. We're looking up at the sky, and the sky starts to turn green.
I was on vacation with my family in Central Oregon, and I saw the different types of clouds over the mountain.
There was Hurricane Andrew in 1992 when I was a kid, and I remember seeing the destruction as we drove down to the Keys.
Because I think you should go study the weather. All right? Why? Because you're like a freak when it snows.
And I just loved it. And after that, I started having a huge interest in weather.
It just fascinated me, and I wanted to understand more of that.
And so that really sparked my interest in meteorology.
All right, so I'll go study the weather.
Inch after inch of snow, and I'm like, this is fantastic.
I'm a little kid, and I'm thinking, this is phenomenal. We drove home through the storm, and I was hooked from that moment.
It worked out. I never forgot that.
All seemed to fall into place from there. I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Done and done, I was becoming a meteorologist.
The Weather Channel is in storm alert for the latest on a hurricane of historic proportions.
Let's go ahead and give you now the latest advisory where we have right now the winds of 150 miles per hour around the center, and hurricane force winds extending out over 100 miles. Tropical storm force winds over 200 miles from the center. It's moving north at 15, so it's picked up in forward speed. The pressure is 917 millibars. Again, that northern eye wall now coming ashore.
Now, we're of course watching the progress of this, and the projected path does take it northward. There's going to be a lot more rain out of this, so flooding is going to be a problem throughout to the day and into tonight, all the way up into Mississippi, Tennessee, and eventually into the Ohio Valley.
Go ahead and show you what it looks like on satellite, where that northern eye wall coming in, and there's Grand Isle. That's sustained winds of 61 miles per hour. Again, with the wind gusts 114, 115 miles per hour. The east side, again, is where we're going to see the most damage from this. Here it is on radar, and you can see where the heavy rain, where you see the oranges and yellows. And again, some reports south of New Orleans around the tidal lakes of 3 to 10 inches of rainfall already. As a matter of fact, at Lakefront, we had over an inch and a half almost in an hour here. So flooding a huge concern with this, and of course that threat will be even farther north. Now there's that tornado watch in effect till noon, and here it is by this evening, causing all kinds of problems here into Mississippi.
Oh boy, 14 to 22 inches of snow. Oh boy. Well, I'm AccuWeather.com meteorologist Jim Kosick. Our paralyzing, crippling, record-breaking storm comes today! Road closures, flight cancellations in the hundreds, power outages by the tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. Yes. And problem number one to start it all today, 35 degrees. So when the snow comes in, kicks temperatures down sub-freezing, so what initially melted turns to black ice. That's only one problem. Problem number two, 14 to 22 inches of snow winding down Saturday afternoon. Tertiary problem? Yeah, I've been reading the dictionary. Blowing and drifting! 3, 4, 5 feet drifts! So you shovel, drifts back over, shovel, drifts, shovel. Could I get a one-way ticket to New Orleans? Sun comes back Sunday, Monday. Listen, I love crab cakes, but we could replace it with jambalaya. More snow showers later Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Jim Kosick. Oh boy.
And here's a look at the overall threat now from Sandy.
That's right. And you know, what's so interesting here, Vivian, and what we've been trying to inform people is look at how widespread the area of red is. All of these areas in red, you need to be taking action because we could see widespread power outages due to these very damaging winds that will be coming well inland.
Oh, absolutely. And for in-depth analysis, we'll get only here from the Weather Channel. Of course, let's go to our hurricane specialist, Carl Parker, at in the Global Forecast Center. And Carl, there is some minor changes now with the projection of Sandy.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at that in just a moment. The storm is still a Category 1 storm, but it's got an incredibly low central pressure. 951 is the pressure. And, you know, one thing that happens when people are going into these types of events is they compare what happened in the past to what's going to happen. And they might think, well, gosh, I've been through a Category 1 hurricane. I lived in this area. I've lived in this area for years and years and years. So I know what that's all about. But you don't know what that's all about in this case because this storm really belies its category. It's much more than a Category 1 storm. It's very, very large. It's going to be a very long-lasting event. And this pressure is really a measure of the amount of energy that is in the atmosphere at this time. So comparatively, you can get a hurricane with a pressure in the low 990s. And when you get down into the low 950s, some of the great storms in history have been in that range. For example, Hurricane Ike back in 2008 also had a pressure in the low 950s, and the models are suggesting that the pressure could get even lower. So this is a tremendous storm. I want to show you the area of strong winds. So this is a big part of what we're concerned about. That's already now coming into the Delmarva, even though it's a long, long way from the center of the storm. Then by tomorrow morning, we're thoroughly into the storm along the 95 corridor. High wind warnings in effect from Boston down through the tri-state area into Philly and into D.C. Don't think that what you're getting on Monday morning is the way that it's going to be. It's going to get worse. It's going to really step up through the afternoon and through the evening hours. We start to get into hurricane force wind gusts, and that could be a real problem in these major metros, especially as you go up, you get up in elevation, you get up to the level of high rises, and the winds will get even stronger at that level. And this is going to go on for a long period of time. These high wind warnings extended for 36 hours. Hurricane force winds possible for 36 hours there in Philadelphia and Atlantic City, where the center of the storm comes on shore. And all while this is going on, it's going to be pushing the water against the coast here.
This is my TV meteorologist, Al Caprin. Good evening, everyone. This is meteorologist Al Caprin. Good evening, everyone. How you doing tonight? How could I start? I didn't have the upper level low pressure system. And here we go. Thank you, Mike. We got my button there. Good catch. Maybe I should have been a baseball player. High pressure. Hey, you've heard me say that I can't control the weather. Well, watch this. Oh. High pressure. There she is Wednesday. Oh, don't do that. It might go that way. Get excited. Choo-choo, the El Nino Express in yonder blue sky. A wind chill warning. High pressure. Get it. Yeah. Don't be a clock. Adopt a duck. Why don't you all say the word at home? Come on. Snow! There it is. All right, we got it. What we do around here. High pressure. Rip the engine. Woo-hoo. You're bad. So good, so good. Let's give Mother Nature a round of applause. We're gonna have woo! It's gonna get hot. Hey! High pressure. Ready? You want me to do it again?
Hi, Storm Team 8 meteorologist Erica Groh here with another update on this autumn nor'easter, and here's a live look for you here at the New Haven Green, and you can see those flags flying through the center of the square and the tower cam shaking a little bit there. We are looking at some wind gusts as high as 38 miles per hour in portions of the state, namely New London, seeing that peak wind gust right now of 38 miles per hour, and the winds will continue to increase as we head through the overnight hours. So right now the biggest issue is the winds, but we still do have a lot of precipitation out here, and you can see it here on the radar screen. There's light snow falling throughout Litchfield and also New Haven counties, northern Fairfield County, and then a mixture, and I think what this mixture is a mixture of wet snowflakes and raindrops, and that's what we have along the immediate shoreline, and then throughout Middlesex and Hartford counties, and then over toward New London County, we're also seeing that mixture of the snowflakes and the raindrops. So we could still see some more accumulating snow in here, but in places like Bridgeport, where you did pick up on the rain, we're going to see some more of that slushy accumulation. Colchester, you're going to see a little bit of a slushy accumulation for the rest of the overnight hours, but it looks like the main accumulating snow will be ending by about midnight. And then those winds are the huge issue as we head through the overnight hours. So all those leaves on the trees that have a coating of wet snow on them, then the winds pick up and gust. Any areas where you don't already have some tree branches down, you might see that overnight tonight, and that could lead to a lot more power outages. Satellite and radar looping here to show you where those heavy bands of snow are occurring right now. And if you caught us at our last update, you heard me mention that the snow will start to take on a banding type of scenario as this area of low pressure pulls away and as it continues to move up the coast. So we're expecting the temperatures to remain cold enough for snow throughout much of the area. We're looking at 31 degrees right now in Litchfield, 33 in Bloomfield and in Haddam, same temperature in Eastford, and we're looking at 32 degrees right now in Griswold. So certainly temperatures are cold enough to support snow, and we could see more heavy snow overnight tonight. In fact, before the night is over, everyone in the state will see a period of heavy snowfall, and then those winds gusting in excess of 50 miles per hour. In fact, there's a wind warning in effect along the immediate shoreline and the possibility of gusts as high as 65 miles per hour. Combine that with the snow falling, and we'll see blizzard-like conditions overnight tonight. That visibility will be reduced. Please stay off the roadways if you can. Only go out if you absolutely need to, if it's an emergency. Heavy snow overnight tonight, and it will be very windy. More power outages, so if you're driving along, you might not even be able to see where you're going because a lot of these telephone poles are going to be compromised. So just very, very cautious out there overnight tonight. And here's your forecast snowfall totals: 8 to 12 inches for a large swath of our state, including the city of Hartford, including most of Litchfield and Tolland counties, but then the very northern fringes of both Fairfield and New Haven counties will see 8 to 12 inches, and some isolated pockets could pick up more than that. We're also looking at 4 to 8 inches throughout much of New Haven, Middlesex, and New London counties. So far, we have 2.5 inches on the ground in Fairfield, or in Bridgeport, I should say, and we have 11 inches on the ground in Bristol. More to come. We'll continue to update you every half hour, and make sure that you check out WTNH.com for more updates on your forecast as well.
So let's oh my gosh, that was creepy. Look at this beautiful shot this afternoon. You can, wow, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cold today. Temps in the 30s. By tonight, we should see some clearing skies. All right, you have a good one.
Yeah. All right, this is good. This is good. Yeah, you better do what we tell ya. There's a sky full of strats, better grab an umbrella. I make it rain. I make it rain on them homes, I make it rain. I make it rain on them roads, I make it rain. I make the highs and the lows, I make it rain. I make the rain and the snow. If I tell you a storm's coming, I'm not lying. Predict so well, you'd swear I'm a Mayan.
Whoa! I am a Smurf. Oh my goodness. Oh, all I need is the white hat.
No, just go with it.
I just need the white hat.
Just go.
There we go.
Just go with it, Jeff. Come on.
Here's the big picture. We've all had the hiccups before, right? Cypress to Copperfield as well. 5:36. Excuse me. Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms during the overnight. Compared to heavy rain. Excuse me. Record low temperatures.
Mostly clear, huh? Oh, my broom is backwards. Oh, that was on purpose. I don't get much practice at being a witch. Here we go. As we scan across, oh.
And then a mountain shower on Sunday. The rest of us will clear out. Only 54, though. Bone chilling. Next week, dry as a bone.
Or first weather.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. You are watching Fox 4 Good Day, and once again, it is time to rhyme. I need my goods. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, cool. Here we go. It is 8:04, everybody. Oh yes, the rapping weatherman is back doing what I does best because I'm a weatherman. I got my weather map, so if you have a weather question, go ahead and ask.
What's today's forecast? Will it be nice?
Yeah, Mike, it'll be alright. We'll see highs in the upper 80s, and with that humidity, it'll be hotter than Hades.
Will it be sunny or will we see rain?
Well, it looks like Mother Nature's gonna be a pain. There's a slight chance for rain all over this map, from Lake Charles on over to Anahuac, then into Winnie, up to DeQuincy, back to Jasper, and down to Bridge City. There's a 20% chance for light rain showers, but it's all good because we like Mayflowers, and it'll be partly cloudy, but one thing is clear, Fox 4 Good Day kicks derriere. 1 is for the money, 2 is for the show, 3 is for the frizz factor today. It's terrible. And 4 is for Fox, 5 is for Watch, our show 5 days a week from 6 through 8 o'clock, because 9 is the time that Good Day ends, and the last number's for Diane because she is a 10. And Mike McNeil will have you full of laughter, so don't watch him on a full bladder. And my weather rhymes are so hot this morning that by tonight they'll blame me for global warming. Man, that was witty. I mean, why would you watch another channel? Seriously, even the camera guys have skills here at Fox. Watch them both scratch the record like it's got the chicken pox.